Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they stay focused.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes. Keeper's end.
There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes!
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Yes.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
Don't see that very often. Back-to-back no balls, and it's at times like this, as a bowler, where you got to go back to basics.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going? Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Bradford from the university end. Misses everything.
Bradford with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
We're on. No!
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting. No!
Good pickup. Big chance.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Edged. Doesn't beat the infield. Gone! Yeah! Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Yep. Keepers!
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep. No!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Incredible, what a grab.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Scott, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Super shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Bradford is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Oh my, that's racing away.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Nice shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Oh.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Brilliant shot, that.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Bradford shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Hey.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yes.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Yes. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Hold on. Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Catch it!
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes!
There's trouble here.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Going with spin now.
Yep!
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes! Keeper! Yep! Yes! Yep! Yes!
Really good shot there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Yep!
Picks the gap perfectly.
That was just a fantastic shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Ball's in!
Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end and both batters are safely home. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yes! Ball is
That's
in!
great fielding. That ball was flying.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Yep. Keeper.
Yep. No!
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. Bowler.
Beaten on the drive.
How's that?
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of the wicket.
Good foul.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive chance.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yes.
This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. Bowler's end.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes. No!
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yes.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
No!
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
End of the 12th over. The batting side are now on 4 for 100.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yes.
Chance! Trouble! Oh, gone!
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
For 134.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nicked it. Through the field. Will it get to the boundary? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter. Good return there, back from the deep.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
And that marks the end of the match. The batting side complete a decisive victory in this match. The batting side have fallen short by none. Thank you very much for joining us.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you soon.